All right, here we go. One second. The title of this video might be something along the lines of that it took me nearly a decade to film this video. And as clickbaity as that might seem, it's not, and I'll explain why.
What's that thing called when you meet somebody and you feel like you're walking on a cloud? And every step you made all your life, wrong or right, led you to this place right here, right now. What's that called again? Some people call it a blessing. Whatever it is, I like it.
One of the reasons I bought a camera and like the passion behind it was cars. At the time, cars were a big thing for me. All my friends were into cars. I was into cars. My family's into cars. And I think like car influencers really started coming up, or car content creators, photography, like really nice, clean photos. So I started as a photographer. And I remember at the time I had a BMW E46 320D. And I gave it to my friend on Christmas Eve, something like that, in a car park. And he tried to drift it and sent it right into a wall. And it's a funny moment. I look back at it. It's fine. Things happen. And it took us a year to fix this car. Partly on me, partly on him. It took us that long. We're young. We didn't have much money, and it was drivable, but didn't look good. So I could never take pictures of this damn car. And then when I managed to fix it, I was trying to do it up even more, like M3 bumper, tunes. I had got seats for it as well. Like, I was trying to make it look really pretty. Wheels. And I actually, like, literally 2 weeks after fixing it, I got into a really bad accident, and the car was no longer a car. I'll just leave it at that. And yeah, then I got an opportunity to go to Milan for work, and I lived there for like 2 years. And then I traveled with F1 for a year and a half, and then I went back to Milan. So in this, my life kind of just went in all directions, and I was traveling the world. I was working in Milan. I was working in F1, in TikTok, content creation, fashion, automotive, cars, races, everything. Anything I could get my hands on, I would do it. And sometimes looking back, I asked myself that that was the right decision. I gave up leaving home. I gave up friends, memories that I could have created with them, my family, and my safe space. Well, there's two sides of a coin. That, and there's obviously the side of like traveling and doing all these cool jobs and working in such premium events, and being able to travel the world at F1, going to Japan, Singapore, Monaco, and working with like really high-end like TikTokers and influencers, and you get to travel with them and see really cool things. It was an experience in itself. I would say, a once in a lifetime kind of opportunity. It's not easy. It's something that just comes by randomly, that you get to do these kind of things. So for the longest time, I could never take pictures of my car because I either didn't have a car or I was just really focused on working on my skill set and traveling the world, so I could never buy a car. And then 2 years ago, I moved to Los Angeles. And about a year in, I made the decision to buy my current car, which I love to bits, and her name is Lola. Lola is a BMW F30 340i, 2016, low mileage, clean title, never been tuned or tampered with, so I really like that, and I like that I can build it up to how I want to build it up and not buy someone else's project. And that's one of the reasons that it took me nearly a decade to film this video, because for the longest time I could never film my own car, and I always had to film other people's cars. And I don't know how long my narration is going to be. I don't know which parts of it I'm going to use, but if I can say something, it would be that everything happens for a reason. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. Well, as the saying goes, big moves come with big sacrifices. And I found the courage, and from the help of a very good friend of mine, to bet on myself. Actually, a few friends of mine, very few key friends who made a big difference in how my career played out. Shout out Andrew, Edward, and Tommy G. Nothing easy is worth it in life, you know. So to all those people who are creators starting up, to all those people who are in my shoes nearly a decade ago, there is no easy way. There's no answer to your question. There's no, what should I do? Should I do this? Should I do that? How do I go about this? How do I get myself into these places? You just gotta put in the fucking work, man. Literally. You just gotta get to it. Like when I came to LA, I came with absolutely nothing. I came here and I didn't have a single client. Not one client. I've actually had some American creators tell me, hey, how do you land this client? How do you get this? Gotta put in the fucking work. DMs, emails, calls, show up to the venues, show up to the establishments. Hey, this is who I am. This is what I want to do. And believe in yourself. Take the fucking risk. My name is Calvin. I am a videographer, photographer, editor, based in Los Angeles. Actually, I should stop looking at the screen and start looking down the lens. Wow, that's intimidating. I'm just looking into nothing. Hi.